Education is a place where children can learn and develop their potential. The activities carried out in education are pretty diverse, ranging from teaching general knowledge, practicing essential skills, and collaborating with other friends. In this case, education can be achieved through various institutions, because formal institutions are not the only place children can seek knowledge. Still, they can also learn from the environment around them. However, formal education is the compulsory in Indonesia. Education from other places is an additional aspect to give children more experience. In the process of growth and development to learn new things, children cannot live alone to learn on their own. There must be a role from the others to help them learn. With the function of others, children will get a clear direction about learning that suits their skills. When in the school environment, the role of teacher is needed by children in their learning activities. In teaching and learning activities, the teacher's job is not only to teach knowledge to students, because in practice, the teacher's job is quite complicated. Teacher must be able to place themselves as a role model for children, because when teachers show good attitudes in front of children, children will imitate all these good attitudes. In addition, teacher must also be able to motivate students to achieve their dreams, because teaching is not finished at the point of providing knowledge, but also giving learning motivation so that children have a reason to study hard. Another task is that children must also embrace children. When children find problems in the learning process, they can ask their teacher for help. But are teachers the only ones responsible for student learning? The answer is no. Teachers can only monitor students' development and activities when they are at school. While in general, learning and teaching activities at school only last approximately 6 hours, which means that children will not get supervision from teachers when they leave school. Moreover, in a typical week, most schools only hold classes until Friday, so children will not see their teachers during the holidays. So, who is responsible for the students when they are not at school? When children are not learning with their teachers, parents are responsible for their children's development. Therefore, the role of parents in children education is significant, because parents are the closest party and recognize the children's character. The problem is that many parents still do not understand the importance of the role of parents in children's education. So, these problems need to be addressed so that many children do not lose their support of their parents. Some parents consider that the education obtained by their children at school is sufficient. So, parents will entrust their children to the school they attend. This attitude is why parents do not participate in their children's learning process and only focus on paying for their education. On the other hand, children will spend most of their time interacting with their parents. So when they see that their parents ignore their learning process, they will consider this attitude is normal without knowing its impact on their development. Parents can give full attention to children's development in supporting children's education. Parents can help children learn more about the subject they are studying at home. By inviting children to explore together, parents can understand any difficulties that children face in the process. Parents should also pay attention to children's achievement at school, because children's success in learning can be shown from stable achievement. If parents find that their children have to not be able to achieve the expected achievement, parents must find solution to increase their children's motivation to learn. By directing them toward appropriate skills, parents have supported activities children favor, so children will not feel burdened by overly high potential expectations. In addition to supervising children in the world of education, parents must also understand the child's learning environment. Everything that can hinder children's development should be kept out of reach of children. For example, in daily activity, children who have been allowed to use gadgets will feel addicted when they do not get strict supervision from their parents. Parents should direct children to use devices for more valuable purposes in this case. In addition, in knowing the friends around the children, parents will understand the impact of the friendship environment. As teacher education students who understand the importance of education for children, we can support the role of parents in education by helping children around us in their learning process. We do not have to provide support as teachers. Still, as adults, we can support children outside of learning hours at school because when students get more and more constant in their learning process, they will be highly motivated to achieve the goals they expect. In closing, the learning process at school can indeed guarantee student achievement because the system implemented at school has been adjusted to the age level of student. However, the role of parents is also needed in the process because with the parents, children will understand the meaning behind the process they are going through. When children recognize the presence of their parents in the learning process, they will attempt to show more achievement to their parents. So, are we ready to support this effort? I'm Adelia Putri. Thank you.